Hello everybody, I am with Greta. We are on a walk together off leash in a perfect heel. I talked a lot about what heel meant in the last video with her brother, but just to recap, her head should be at the left and slightly behind, at the level of your heel. There's a perfect circle right here where you want to keep her head. She is a highly reactive dog, so lunging, barking, nipping. Keeping her in heel and giving her this job of staying in this position will eliminate all of that because she has to spend so much brain power to keep herself here, right? I'm not restraining her. She's got to keep herself here. If she moves out of position, that's when I correct her on the e-collar. If she goes too far back, it's tone. If she goes too far ahead, it's stem. I'm going to click the tone right here, click it a couple times, see how it moves her back. Now, if she starts ignoring tone, you can go to stem. But overall, she's almost easier to heel than her brother because he's more excitable, which causes him to lose focus. Once we stopped her biting, she's actually been a real pleasure to train. And right even today, I just cleaned out all of her eye boogers. She never even thought about biting me. It's unbelievable. She's doing so well. Now notice as I move, change directions, pace, she's moving with me. She's matching me. So right here, she loses it. Tap my tone a couple times and she's back. Now notice what I didn't do, and everybody does this. If she loses position, everybody stops. I keep moving and start tapping your tone. She will find that position again because it's up to her to follow me, not the other way around. She needs a leader that she has to listen to. So I'm really happy with her heel. Let's stop and test her stay. Good. Good job. Stop and sit right in front of me. Stay. Putting herself in a down. That's a dog who's saying, what can I do to please my owner? She knows the pattern. She knows I'm probably going to ask for a down. Stay. 2 parts of the down that I talked about with Leo. 1, either downing when I ask or downing on her own. That's also fine. That's her trying to commit. And 2, staying. That's a big one. Staying until released. No matter what. Good. Good, and I'm giving her that feedback. I like what you're doing. Good girl. The thumbs up. So now that I know she can do it here, we'll start taking this off property. Good girl. Amazing. All right, let's talk about her recall. This is especially important for her to have a hands-free way to move her off of couches, over through doorways, into another room, into a crate. Move her from one position to another. When they try to use their hands, she'll bite them. So we're going to use the recall, and we correct if she doesn't listen to the recall. So it's all hands-free. Okay. So let's call her over to me. Come, tap the tone a couple times. Good girl. Wow, look at her go. And she comes over to me and gets my pets. Oh, look at her. And they said she wasn't affectionate. Look how affectionate. She wants to literally crawl into my lap. This is what happens when you start correcting dogs for unwanted behaviors. They become more affectionate towards you. Good girl. Oh my goodness. Good job. Okay. All right. Now, the recall, I would like to go to a stay. Okay. Since she downed on her own before, I want to see if she'll do it with me asking her, because that is 2 different things. If a dog downs on their own, it was their idea. It's different than listening when you ask. Okay. Down. Oh, good girl. So just like with Leo, I don't click the button because she listened to me. So you're on verbal unless she says, I don't want to. Good girl. So from here, like, we can release her, we can put her back into the heel, or we can keep her in that down. It just depends on what your scenario needs at home. Now you're starting to see a little bit of shivering. Yes, it's chilly out, but dogs do this even in the summer when they're not used to holding still. So it's requiring a lot of energy and self-control for her to stay in that down stay. So you're seeing that expelled as the shivering. It will go away as you practice it. Okay, let's get her into a heel. So I'm going to say heel, start walking, tap the tone. Heel, tap the tone a couple times. Good girl. And she locks right in. Her heel is really good. Look at that. Amazing. All right, we are up at the front door with the threshold. And again, the expectation is for me to open this door and her to wait politely. Now, if she barges through, it would be a NO. Click the e-collar, re-collar back out, and repeat until you get this. Okay, good. Break. Good girl. That little polite moment where she looks up is everything. Okay, now we're gonna come over here because we don't want to unclip the leash and just give her free roam, right? We're gonna point, we're gonna say place, and we're gonna put her on her bed. Place. Right here, honey. Let's see if we can get you all the way on your bed. Good girl, right here. Keep tapping my tone to initiate movement. She gets on her bed. Good. Stay. She gets on her bed and stays until I release her. Down. Let her commit a little bit. Good. The lack of giving her free roam of the entire house will improve your life so much, because that is the ultimate freedom and resource. And in a dog who's entitled to bite you and is at risk of losing her life if she bites another person, we really want to take away those liberties, give her a more structured day, and that alone will help her in the pack learning her role. So I'm gonna ask her to stay here as I move around. That sends a message to her. I'm allowed to move around freely, but you have to stay. See how that helps? And you also can't bite me if I recall you or need to move you. Good girl, Greta. Good girl. Good girl. Who is it? I got it. 1 second. Hello? Hi, come on in. That was perfect. So I had Greta on place. Normally she's really reactive to the door knocking, throwing her body up against it, anal glands everywhere, getting aggressive with her owners if they try to pull her away. So I had her on place. I was ready to correct if she barked or left place. She didn't, thank goodness. So I was able to tell her stay, go take care of the door while washing my dog. Good girl. The only other thing I would suggest is having a leash on her when you're working on this and having it tied to something. So if she does leave the place bed, you can correct and put her back without her making it all the way to the door. But overall, wow, great job. Just goes to show how much structure and calmness throughout their day will make them less reactive when something like an unexpected knock at the door happens. A question we often get is, can I pet my dog if they're on place? I like to use a little trick of saying, good girl. Josh, can you, I actually learned this from Josh. Good girl with a thumbs up.
Good girl, Greta. How are you?
And then
good
pet.
Girl.
Because that way she knows, okay, I'm doing good, then I get the pet. So Josh is also doing little things like playing with her ears. You know, today we cleaned out her eye boogers. We're brushing her tail.
She's a good girl.
Because all this stuff used to trigger her before.
That's why.
Reagan's got on the bed.
Oh my
Anyway,
gosh.
you can see how Josh is petting her. Now don't over pet her. You know, give her a little pet, walk away, but don't, you know, don't force it.
If she doesn't want it, yeah. And right now, honestly, she doesn't seem to want to be pet from me right now.
No, but she's doing a great job of not biting.
Yes, she is. She is. She seems like she wants to be left alone. But sometimes she is in the mood.
Yeah, she crawled up on my lap earlier
you
today.
know, so I don't think, you know, obviously I'm not going to force anything on her, but she does need to be tolerant that sometimes people are going to touch her when she doesn't want it, and that doesn't mean that she can bite. So she's just holding still. It's a good girl.
It's a good girl. She likes it. Oh my gosh, my little Greta. She's a good girl. She's liking this now, I think. I really do. Yes, she is. She's doing so good.
You want to release her? See how well she does with the release?
Yeah, okay, honey.
Look at that hair
She's
on the top of her nose. That's so cool.
I know. She's so sweet. Okay, honey. Okay, Greta. Break.
Good girl.
Yeah, babe. Oh my God.
Look at her.
Hello, sweetheart.